Yeah, yeah. Shout out everybody in the chat already. You know what time it is. Hey, look, pull up on me, man. We got something to talk about. Shout out C Dog. I see your ass in the chat already. Yeah, 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 nigga. Pull up. Shout out everybody in the chat already, man. Brandon Malone, what up with you? Say we in here. Carolina Rush, Candy Girl, what's poppin'? Charlito, I see you. Clicky Keys, what's good, boy? Shout out Clicky. Hey, man. Oh, Clicky ass. Shout out Clicky. KO, what's good, my G? Where you been at? Shout out Kale. Where the fuck you been at? Oh yeah, this we about to be explosive today. I got something I want to talk about today. It's gonna be a little heated one today. Shout out everybody pulling up. Share it live. Let the motherfucker know we in here. You know what time it is. Shout out Elaine already lighting the goddamn chat up with that super sticker. Elaine, you know I love you for that, my G. Elaine, hey, look, I'm calling every goddamn Panther fan today. I mean, it's something we got to talk about, and it's something we need to. Hold on, let me get my green thing twisted up. Let me sip this good cold water. Hey, look, y'all pull up on me. Share the live. Let them know we in here. Step on that goddamn like button. Hey, look, I got some good news to share with y'all. By the way, to me, it's good news. We gonna talk about it. Shout out Broski Bear. Say what it do. Hey, look here. Shout out Broski. You know I love you, boy. Shout out Broski. Pull up on me. Share this live. Let them know we in here. Matter of fact, share this live with every fucking Falcon fan across America. Well, across just the Georgia area. I doubt they elsewhere. But share that motherfucking live with every fucking Falcon fan area. Yeah, man. I'm speaking to them today. I'm speaking to Panther fans also. It's some shit we gotta address this today. Shit, it don't take much. It don't take much. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Step on the like button. Jaquan, what's good? Brandon Malone, I see you. Pops! Pops, what's popping? See, dog say rolling up now. You better go ahead, nigga. You better hurry up. You better hurry up. Yeah, I'm about to twist me a fat one right now, cause we about to get into it. We about to get into it. That what's getting ready to happen. Couple things I want to talk about today. Elaine, hey, Elaine, stay right there, nigga. Stay right there. I'm gonna let you up in a minute. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let you up in a minute, Elaine. Elaine, be ready. Brian B, what's popping, my G? B Print, say, oh, 20 years later, we back in the Super Bowl. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Smoking on a Bryce pack, C Dog say. Shout out to Atlanta Falcon fans. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. I want every Falcon fan in attendance. Yeah, man. Y'all pull up on me. Step on that like button. Share it live. Let them know we in here. Jump in that cash app. Make sure you cop a super sticker and make sure you super chat. Shout out Elaine. I already light this motherfucker up. Yeah, man. Elaine already light this motherfucker up. Shout out Elaine. You know what time it is. We gonna get into the content momentarily. I trust y'all twisting y'all green things as well. That's what I trust. What the fuck is my cigar? The hell going on here? The hell? Shit, shout out Juice 31. You got my motherfucking cigar. Shit, what my goddamn cigars at, Rob Money? You got my motherfucking cigar, boy. Brian Lee, what's popping? Shit, I'm looking for my goddamn cigars. Where my goddamn cigars at, C-Dog? You got my goddamn cigars, boy? Shit, give me a second. Uno mas. Un momento. The fuck my goddamn the hell going on here? Should I just had my goddamn shit? Yeah. There it is. There it is. I got it. I got it right there. Don't even worry about it. Shout out, Rob Buddy. Shout out, Sea Dog. I got him. I got him. I got it right here, Sea Dog. My dick. Shout out Brandon Malone. He say, what he say? I'm going to Charlotte for Monday night. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Man, we already locked in for so many Panther games, and it may be more. It may be more. Shout out me. Shout out my nigga Big Cat. We in full attendance this season. You feel me? Well, I made it a personal goal to kind of get Big Cat at more of these fucking games. This nigga need to be in attendance. His attendance need to be like 95%. You know what I mean? Big Cat. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about Big Cat being a Carolina Panther super fan that we all resonate with. You know what I mean? Not just me and you, other the newer generation. The newer generation resonates with Big Cat when it comes to Panther super fan. You understand? The social media generation. You feel me? Big Cat must be in attendance. And shout out everybody in the chat. This is, in fact, a back-to-back. Y'all got a nigga losing his voice. I might have to take a little hiatus to recoup. You feel me? Nigga got to recoup a little bit. Shit, it's almost like you performing every night. You know what I mean? Hell, I give y'all a minimum of a 2-hour live. Matter of fact, shout out everybody in the chat. I was gonna wait for. Nah, I'ma wait. I'll wait. Now, matter of fact, fuck it. Shout out everybody in the chat right now. I want y'all to know something. YouTube emailed me today, right? Congratulations. And but see what they emailed me about and congratulated me on was a simple. To me, it's not simple. I don't think it's easy to do, but they YouTube gave me the accolade. They celebrating my accolade today. And I want y'all to know exactly what it is. Because it's shout out to the motherfucking, it's shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that fuck with Unk_2020. Those that watch me, those that watch the platform, but not in the chat, those that's in the chat relentlessly, those that really fuck with me. You know what I mean? But because I want y'all to know something. YouTube told me today I went over 215 consecutive videos with at least 1,000 views per fucking video. YouTube acknowledged that as unprecedented at the young time the channel's been around. But it ain't me doing this. No. I don't watch my shit 1,000 times. No, sir. I honestly don't. I might watch my playback now. Make no mistake about it. I watch my playback a lot of times because I got to critique my own art. But other than that, the views come from y'all. I mean, I ain't watching my own shit. I shout out to the city of Charlotte. Shout out to Raleigh. Shout out South Carolina. Shout out everybody that fuck with. Shout out Greensboro. Shout out my city. My city rock with me hard. Fuck all that. I got the backing of my own city. You feel me? Greensboro fuck with me hard. So when I say Greensboro is my city, make no mistake about that. You hear me? Greensboro fuck with me hard. I look at my analytics. So shout out to the chat. Shout out Elaine. You feel me? Shout out my nigga Charlito. Shout out C Dog. Shout out Howard. Shout out everybody that pull up on the platform relentlessly, regardless of what they take in the chat. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all niggas. The platform get the content from y'all. I want y'all to know that I'm a continuously harp on that. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out Donna B. Shout out Candy Girl. Shout out my wife. Shout out who else we got. Shout out all the women. Shout out Danielle Certain. Shout out all the women on the moderator board. You know what I mean? See, I strategically do that. That's strategic. You understand? Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Shout out my real life supporters, my real supporters. You know what I mean? Should and most importantly, man, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But and shout out to the haters. You know what I mean? Shout out to them hating ass niggas. I still see y'all hating. I still hear y'all hating. I mean, the hate gotta stop. Hell, you niggas bite you bite my style, but still hate. See, I told y'all, and I show you the fine meaning of hate. A person will emulate you first. You'll get a person emulating your style, try and walk like you, talk like you, dress like you. You understand? And as soon as that person feel like trying to walk like you and talk like you and dress like you is too overbearing for them, it's too much weight on their fucking back. That's when they turn to hate. They start hating everything you do. You understand? Shout out them hate niggas. I see y'all. In a minute, I'ma start calling y'all names. You hear me? In a minute, I'ma start calling y'all names. And that ain't what y'all want. You hear me? That ain't what you want. Shout out Big Cat. What's up, nigga? Big Cat YouTube emailed me today, said I got over 220 fucking videos consecutive, 1,000 views, 1,000 views, 200. Now, mind you, I only got about 250 on the channel. We got about 250 videos on the channel. But shout out to everybody that fuck with underscore 2020. Meet and greet Saturday. We get lit. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, man. Make no mistake about it. Now let's get into the goddamn content. Now I'm still twisting my green thing. I wanted to share that with y'all because I owe that to y'all. I owe that to Big Cat. I owe that to Big Cat. I owe that to y'all. The people I named. You hear me? Everybody else is suck on my left ball. You feel me? Fuck the dumb shit. I'm tired of being nice, man. I don't have to be nice. Shit, I do that because I'm nice because there's me. I show love because there's me. I'm not, but I'd be damned if I bend over backwards to show you love. Be damned if I bend over backwards to keep turning my head and turning a blind ear to you niggas subliminal shots. You niggas subliminally take shots. Scared, say my name. Just say my name. Be a man, say my fucking name. That's what I want. That's what I want. Say my fucking name, please. So I can address you directly. Because that's what it is. I'm just gonna I'm gonna directly address you. That's what's gonna happen. However it feels, however it needs to be addressed accordingly, is how I'm gonna address you directly. Yeah, Big Cat, they still hating on me. They still hating. Still biting my style. Still hate. Shout out Whack Nigga Wednesdays. Y'all know what time it is. Hashtag in the chat, Whack Nigga Wednesday. We finna get lit. We finna heat up. See, dog, you through twisting your blood, nigga, because I'm about to piss your black ass off. Look, shed a life to every fucking Falcon fan you know. Because I don't know none. I don't know none, honestly. Fuck them. We need them front and fucking center today. You know what I mean? Because it seems to me. Now, first off, let's get it clear. Let's get this shit clear. You see the title, goddamn it. You see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail, you see the title. Goddamn it, the Carolina Panthers division rivals speak out on Bryce Young's height. I know y'all saw this shit today. I know y'all seen that shit today. Don't make me be the only nigga that seen this today. You hear me? Big Cat, I know you saw this shit today. I know you saw it. We gonna get to the bottom of it though. I saw it, I seen it, now I want to talk about it. That's what we get ready to do. Step on that goddamn like button, man. Share it live. Let them know we in here. Let them know we right here. If you ain't subscribed to the channel yet, quite frankly, you bullshit. I shouldn't even have to keep telling you to subscribe to the channel. Just do that for me. Do me that one. That simple one. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out Big Cat, say rise up. Yeah, let him rise up. Big Cat, I'm a light Atlanta ass. I'm finna light their ass up tonight. I'm finna start today. I'm about to start today. This shit gonna start today and it's gonna last till about 6 o'clock week one. Now, after I do my live, after I go live for Members Monday, that's how long it's gonna last. I'm gonna light their ass up there from there to then. Shout out Money Bags in the chat. You know what time it is. Step on that like button. Let's get into the content. Let's get into it. Made y'all wait long enough. Now, this nigga Grady Jarrett comes out today. Now, mind you, I've heard so much about Grady Jarrett from you fuck ass Falcon fan that it's almost sickening. Y'all speak of this nigga as if he is an elite defensive tackle. Big Cat, I even heard you allude to this guy a couple times. Now, granted, Grady can play. He can definitely play. But he comes out and says today about first overall pick Bryce Young, our first overall pick Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers pick first overall Bryce Young. Nigga come down and say today that what he said. He said, hey, yeah, I'm gonna just paraphrase, but I got it right here, quote for quote. He say it's the reason he was drafted first overall. When asked about Bryce Young's height and if if he felt like, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Stay right there. Let me light this. But when asked about his height, the nigga say Bryce Young was drafted for a reason. You know what I mean? He never really got into what he particularly meant about this, but he say Bryce Young was drafted for a reason. Then he said, and I quote, he said, we're gonna all find out why. We're gonna all find out why. That's what he said. And the nigga said something about an overtime or something like that, as if he can see him or the Falcons and the Panthers going into overtime, and in overtime they're gonna find out who Bryce really is. But see, all of that shit to me was just a fucking clamshell. You know what I mean? Oh, the clamshell is, nigga, put your sandwich in it, little styrofoam box. That's what that is. It's encasing the truth, basically. You know what I mean? What Grady Jarrett was really trying to say, and shout out to the fuck ass Falcons. Grady Jarrett trying to tell us that, well, to me, the article says he's basically taking a shot as if they don't have to fear anything. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because last year, both games that we played against Atlanta, especially that first one in Atlanta, went to OT. And quite frankly, remember, if y'all remember, they was talking about how players on the Carolina Panther team was saying that the Atlanta game or the Saint game or none of those games was rivalries, or none of those division games was rivals. You know what I mean? And I think the player that said it was DJ Moore, to be exact, at the time. And I don't know how long. I'm thinking this was like maybe last year, something like that, when this nigga came out his mouth saying that a game versus the Atlanta Falcons is not a rivalry game. You know what I mean? Now, and I know this is a fact because we spoke on it many a times, and what we was alluding to is simple. We trying to say that DJ Moore, you're not seeing these games as rival games, and quite frankly, I don't know why. It ain't like DJ Moore was just lighting up, division opponents, but still in all, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he didn't have like career games or season games in against division opponents, because DJ Moore never really viewed it as a rival game. But I'm saying this to say that. I'm saying that to say this. Grady Jarrett saying what he said today It's to me as a Panther fan is putting me on notice. It's saying to me that shit, this defense already coming after this nigga. That you know what I mean? Which leads me to believe that Bryce Young, especially amongst these division games, and i.e. the fuck ass Atlanta Falcons, Bryce Young may be fucking targeted. See the way Grady Jarrett spoke so nonchalantly about this shit kind of gave me that undertone. You feel what I'm saying? And I only come to you to say this. If a motherfucker from a divisional rival team coming out in the paper, talking about another court or another player on a divisional opponent's team, it's simple. It's simple shit. It's bulletin board shit. It's putting you on notice. Now, mind you, I can see if we played the Atlanta Falcons week 7, week 8. No. We played a motherfucking ass week 1. And maybe that's probably why what he said today has so much fucking weight on it with me. Because I know for a fact that the Atlanta Falcons is on the schedule week 1. Hell, look at the thumbnail. I put the schedule behind them niggas. You know what I mean? I put the schedule behind Bryce and Grady, along with the headline of the article. Shit, for all these fuck niggas hollering I be on that clickbait or cap, you bitch ass niggas. I don't cap about nothing. I don't have to clickbait, nigga. YouTube told me. YouTube told me I'm consistent with this shit, boy. Hating ass niggas. I'm gonna start calling your name in a minute. Yeah, but back to it. Back to the content. I believe the Atlanta Falcons defense is in fact giving us a notice or letting us know that we need to be on notice, because the way he's saying it, and it just gives me that feeling. It gives me that feeling, and I've seen it. I've seen it so many times. Young rookie quarterback, especially a first overall pick. Hey, look, still top 10 in jersey sales. Hey, it's gonna bring some kind of envy, some kind of hate along his contemporaries or players amongst the same players in the league with him. You know what I mean? It's gonna bring some kind of disdain towards Bryce Young. Now, regardless of if a motherfucker come out and admit it, he ain't gonna admit it. Nobody admits hate. You know what I mean? Nobody gonna admit they hating on a motherfucker. Not even behind closed doors, they won't. Shout out Dead Rabbit. Where the fuck you been at, man? Dead Rabbit, I see you. Shout out Fade. Shout out B Print 101. Shout out Marcos Cash. Shout out Maserati Swift. Maserati, I like that name. Now, you might well go get you a membership. Put a green thing on Maserati Swift. Make your name green in the chat. $50 make it blue, but I don't know you like that yet, Maserati. I can't make you a moderator, but you can become a member. Shout out B&B. B&B, somebody blocked your ass, man. I had to go back into YouTube and unblock you. I told my moderators don't block your motherfucking ass no more. Shout out B&B. I don't know who blocked you, man. I had to go back and unblock your ass. B&B, I want all that action. I want all that motherfucking action. You probably a Falcon fan, nigga. I'm glad you here. So we finna get into it. Because I look, let me be clear before I say what I'm finna say. I just told y'all I believe the Atlanta Falcons and their defense, whatever defense they have, are putting us as Panther fans on notice, letting us know that their rival is in fact a rival. Now, I hope to God Frank White and his coaching staff burns that shit into this Carolina Panthers mental. The fact that every division game you gonna have to, it's either goddamn it, get down or lay down type shit. You know what I mean? It's all blood in, no fucking blood out. Division games, nobody walk off the field. You feel me? That's I'm just hoping my coaching staff and just burn that in the middle of these players, offense and defense, because Grady Jarrett telling you Bryce Young's size is just that, a little bitty. He try and tell you what they defense is saying. Now, mind you, the Atlanta Falcons now, and let me be clear before I say this. The Atlanta Falcons are a dirty fucking football team. I mean, period. They fucking dirty. Us as Carolina Panther fans, that's what we know them for, being fucking dirty. And hence the goddamn it dirty birds. Y'all, they play dirty. They play a dirty brand of football. They got a dirty philosophy at head coach. It's been like that. Hell, Arthur Blank, a dirty owner, if you ask me. And that's just me. And all of this is allegedly. Now, I mean, I can say they play dirty. I ain't speculating on them doing anything. So fuck it. No, this ain't alleged. They all dirty. Arthur Blake dirty with his grease head ass. I'm telling you, listen to me. They play a dirty brand of football. Us as Panther fans, we've seen it for multiple years. They're a dirty fucking franchise. That's just how they are. I mean, period. When I go to Atlanta, I'm gonna take a fucking book bag full of goddamn hand wipes and hand sanitizer. I'm gonna have to wipe the seats down. That's how dirty they are. Motherfucker bring me a drink, he better have latex gloves on, or I won't take it. I'm already going to Atlanta. Hell, I might put a mask on in Atlanta. Fuck, I'm looking like. It's a dirty city to me. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. No, y'all are a dirty ass football team. Now, the city is the city. I don't know about the city, but I'm talking about the fucking football team. I don't know about your city, but from all accounts, I've heard the city is shitty as well. But either way, shout out the fuck ass Falcons and the fuck ass Falcon fans. You hear me? But dirty nigga. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying, KJ? Shout out Mr. Four Times. What's up with you, nigga? I ain't never seen you in the chat. Step on the like button, Mr. Four Times. Subscribe to the channel, man. Do that for me. Run me up, 4K. Mr. Four Times. Yeah, man. I just want y'all to understand what's happening here. Shout out 22 Keys in the chat. 22 Key, I see you, Nick. I see you. Chris Griggs, what's poppin'? Hey, Big Cat dirty, man. They dirty as a motherfucker. And see, I think Atlanta may be targeting Bryce Young already. I mean, now, and the reason I'm here today is because I come to say this. If they are, in fact, on that dumb shit, which they are 98% chance, in fact, on that dumb, dirty shit, and if Grady Jarrett already out here, chi-chiing and shit about our starting number one quarterback, I think Atlanta may be trying to at least. I gotta at least expect Bryce Young. Expect Bryce Young early, especially early, and I'm gonna tell you why. And when I say early, not just in week one, I'm saying early in the season. To expect these motherfuckers on opposing defenses to take cheap shots at him. Understand the shit. Hell, they did him like that in college. Every time the ref turned they fucking back, a nigga was trying to knock Bryce the fuck out. You know what I mean? Now, it could be Bryce making niggas feel like they got to touch his ass. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Now, whether or not he's a great player or not, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But we gonna find the fuck out. Now, shout out Atlanta Falcons. Shout out the Falcon fans. If I'm in attendance, come September 10th, and one of you dirty, dingy, stinking ass motherfuckers do something sideways to Bryce, I'm gonna lose my shit. And the way I lose my shit ain't gonna be a normal nigga losing his shit. I'll probably be on the field running one of you niggas down. You feel what I'm saying? Especially one of you niggas doing that sideways shit. Probably be on the field trying to run one of you boys down. What the hell you mean, ATL ho, C-Dog? What are you saying? What are you saying, C-Dog? Either way, I believe Atlanta, especially early. They now, and I believe it's more than Atlanta. I believe, especially when we have the Saints Monday night. I'm thinking I'm thinking, Bryce, we're going to have to watch this situation close. When I say situation, I'm talking about late fucking hits, cheap shots. Hell, I mean, even defensive backs gon' clamor over the goddamn just opportunity of getting an interception off of Bryce or batting one of his balls down. Every fucking defensive lineman, especially early in the season, gonna want to get their hands on him because he the fucking first overall pick. Again, still in the top 10 sales of jerseys as of the start of fucking July. You see what I'm saying? I think I think the media made this shit, and the media put Bryce in a certain light, and me knowing what comes with that fucking light. And I think the Atlanta Falcons defense, especially fucking Grady Jerry, and being the fact that they the first fucking game we got on the schedule, it's a division game in their house. I think we're gonna have to watch this situation close. I believe the Atlanta Falcons are, always have been, a fucking dirty franchise the way they play the game, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, on the offense, they play dirty. You know what I mean? They not a clean schemed offensive team. They never was, not from what I've known them to be. Shit, I don't know. Just watching the Atlanta game, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I almost make you look like you watching a fucking toilet bowl flush about 2 pounds of liquid shit down. It gives you the feeling of depression, thinking about their stadium or their, you know what I mean? I don't know. I get depression when I see an Atlanta Falcon game when we playing in Atlanta. Not the. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Hell, maybe they need to cut some lights on it. Yeah, you go in a motherfucker house and it's always dark. You think they got one candle or a light burning. Like, goddamn, nigga, cut some light on in this bit. Yeah, I mean, because you go around, you go into different settings or different domains, and all of the shit is dark. Nigga got dark curtains and sad, dark ass music playing, and just dark attitude. Sooner or later, you start feeling like he feel. You know what I mean? I'll be damn. Shout out to Atlanta Falcons. Y'all need to tell them motherfucker cut the lights on in the stadium. Yeah, that's probably what's going on around there. Too damn dark. Cut some light on around the city. God damn it. Motherfucker too busy shooting out the street lights and shit. Quit being destructive. Shout out Mr. West in the chat. Shout out to 124 in here. Step on that goddamn like button. Elaine, I'm finna let you in here right now, nigga. Shout out to everybody in the chat again. Step on that like button. If you ain't subscribed, hurry up and do that for me. Hurry up. Jump in that cash app. You know what I mean? Cop you a super sticker. Make sure you super chat. You know what I mean? Stop playing with me. Shout out Maserati Swift. I like that fucking name. For some reason, I like it. It flows Swift. The way it flows, I like it. That's why I say to y'all, hey, if you got a whack ass nickname, change it up. Shout out Candy Girl in the chat. We in here. Hey, stay right there, Elaine. Don't go no motherfucking where, nigga. I'm gonna let you up anyway. I gotta ask you a couple questions. Ask your black ass a couple questions. Elaine, what's poppin'?
What's up, sir? What's going on, man?
Hey, you know it. Real quick. And only by you. I want to know how you feel. Are the Atlanta Falcons a dirty football team?
Yeah, but you got to throw the Saints in there too, man. I think the Saints are even worse historically.
Say what now?
You got to throw the Saints in there too, man. The Saints are worse. They were literally paying money to
Yeah,
injure
see, I
motherfuckers.
didn't look. See, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that,
We in
Elaine,
a,
because
we in a, we in
I
a dirty
alluded to the
division.
division.
We a
I
dirty ass
alluded.
division. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
dirty ass
got a
division out
dirty
there.
ass division.
Yeah. So, man, you got another question for me before I say something?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Touch that point first.
Yeah, man, 2 points, man, about this, man. There is kind of a bounty, an unofficial bounty out on young quarterbacks who have success or get a lot of attention. It's like kind of, we got to bring you down to earth, right? Cam Newton kind of had the same problem, and that shit kind of came at the head. If you remember Cam Newton's first Pro Bowl, right? Cam Newton's first Pro Bowl, everybody's kind of going through the motion, and then Cam Newton gets subbed in, and then everybody turns it on. Later, one of the AFC defenders was like, yeah, you know what, man, Cam Newton came in with this bravado. We really didn't like him, so we decided when he got into the game, we was going to turn it on, right? So this kind of thing exists, right? One thing that I think might be Bryce's saving grace, man, which is my second point, is that he is a little ass motherfucker, right? So like, if you hit him, it's gonna kind of look bad. You get what I'm saying? When his hits are gonna, opposed to Cam, sometimes Cam got hit, he might have got hit in the head, and people bounced off of him. So maybe the refs are like, okay, he's all right. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of the Shaq effect, man. You hack at him, and it's just like, okay, well, damn, did he get fouled? I don't know. But with Bryce, it's gonna look bad, man. So I think the refs are gonna protect him. You know what I mean?
Oh no, bro. Nah, I hear you. But when it comes to that protection shit, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be hard to, Bryce gonna have to settle a little bit too, man. But I think he's gonna be all right, man. But for sure, people are after young quarterbacks, man. And plus, Bryce getting so much attention makes people people in the NFL wanna bring him down to earth. You know what I mean? Because I saw that a lot with Cam, man. So yeah, he's gonna have a bounty out for him, man. The more success he
Damn.
has, the bigger the bounty's gonna be, man. So that ain't just a Bryce thing, man. They do that to young players all the time, man. Like rookie corners get it. You get what I'm saying? Young quarterbacks get it. You a quarterback and you got a rookie corner. You're like, okay, I'm gonna attack this dude. I'm about to make him have a bad day. You get what I'm saying? Young quarterback, we're gonna confuse him. We're gonna get at him. We're gonna hit him and rattle him. Hey, if he throw the ball, hey, I'm gonna hit him a little bit, rattle him, just scare him. You know what I mean? Give him happy feet. So that's what they do, man. Especially
Elaine, listen to me. Yeah, I hear you say. I hear you say all of the rookie. What you got going on? You got me playing on some playback or something. I hear the feedback bleeding back through.
I'm in the car, man. Let me switch it to my headset, man. My earbuds. Maybe that'll be better.
All right, yeah. Just listen to me for a second, Elaine. Hey, look. So, Elaine, I see Andrew say every first round quarterback got a target on him, and that may be a fact, but every quarterback is not my concern. Bryce Young is my fucking concern. So I like what you said there, Elaine, when you alluded to the Saints. See, and I told y'all we got back-to-back division games. I told you Monday night we're gonna have to keep a close watch on this shit because
Right.
Elaine, if this coaching staff don't push and burn that shit in these players' mind that these are in fact rival games, these division games. I'm gonna tell you right now, the fucking Falcons and the Saints are already looking at Bryce like I can't wait till we get to this nigga.
Real quick, you brought up DJ Moore, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm low key glad his ass is gone, man. I don't want to receive him with that type of attitude.
You ain't gotta be low key about it, nigga.
Yeah, he didn't have a competitive fucking bone in his body, man. You get what I'm saying? I would have took half the production with more fire. You get what I'm saying? So the reality is, man, yeah, it's gonna be a rivalry game, and this division is dirty, man. They might sack Bryce and try to twist the damn ankle or something, man. The Saints are known for stupid shit like that. You get
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. And so are the dirty fucking funky ass Falcons.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
even come up. I can't even come up with enough degrading words for they foul
But
asses. You know what I mean?
but you know the NFL is protecting rookie. If they're protecting pocket passers, man, and you know with Bryce Young, as I said, with his height, his size, when you hit Bryce Young, it's gonna look bad. So those late hits are gonna look bad, man. So you know what I mean. I'm hoping that we're at least gonna get that. You get what I'm saying? He's the
Yes,
face
sir.
of the franchise. You know what I mean? He might get the Tom Brady treatment, man. You touch him in the helmet, that's gonna be 15
I
yards. You get
hope
what I'm
so,
saying?
but hey, that's what we can hope for.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out, Travel King 2.0 for becoming a new member. Shout out, Travel King. Just put his green thing on. I love you for that, boy. Shout out, Travel King. Hey, Members Mondays coming up. Make sure you pull up on the platform. Yeah, man.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. But to Andrew's point, right? Every rookie first round pick has that on their head. And then if you're a rookie first round pick that's getting a lot of media attention, and then you're having a little success, that's extra up there, man. I mean, you remember the Falcons? They had a little dance for Cam Newton. They started sacking that motherfucker and zipping their Superman coat back up. You get what I'm saying? So that lets you
Yeah,
know when they
yeah,
got
I know.
when they when
But
they
let me
put that
ask you
game
this,
on.
Elaine. Let me ask
I'm
you
listening.
this. Shout out Lowski in the chat. Elaine, did the media put this fucking target on Bryce?
Oh, for sure,
Or
for sure, for sure,
well,
for
let me
sure.
ask you this, because
In Bryce voice.
you know Bryce got the tendency of putting the target on his ass himself. Shout out
Well,
Panther Prime in the chat. Say what's good, Unc. I see you, my
he
G.
did. I saw him in the interview. He did the whole Google me thing. You get what I'm saying? Google me to see what I'm about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
He talk
remember.
a
Yeah,
little
I
shit. I
remember.
like it. You know, he talk a little shit, and then, but you know, the NFL loves bringing rookies back down to earth, man. And then, so the media is making it worse. The attention's making it worse. And then if he comes out and has some success, people are gonna circle that game. Let's rattle this rookie. You get what I'm saying? Let's throw everything
Yeah,
at him. What they're gonna do early, man? They're gonna what they like to do to rookies early is they like to set a lot of blitzes in the house to see if the rookie can beat the blitz or the rookie's gonna get rattled, right? So that blitz is gonna have free people coming through, hitting them, and all that shit like that. Once Bryce starts beating the blitz and showing them, nah, you better not blitz, because you remember that's what they did to Cam the first 3 games. That's how Cam collected a lot of damn yards, man. They were sending the house at Cam, right? Because they were like, this motherfucker can't throw. Cam was getting hit, but he threw for like 300-400 yards the first 3 games. So that's what they're gonna do to Bryce, man. And those blitzers are gonna get some free hits and shit like that. They're gonna try to rattle him, man. But he's gonna have to have success, man, to show him like, okay, we gotta back off of him. We can't send extra people at him. That's what we're gonna see early in the season. So all these little cheap shots and shit like that, we might see a few of them early.
oh yeah. That's why I'm here, Elaine. That's
Yeah,
why I'm here. Especially
yeah,
early in the season, not just week
right.
1 and 2,
They
but
gonna
see,
send they gonna send the house at him. They're gonna say, let's see how
yeah,
prepared
I
he is for
mean,
the
and not
NFL.
just, and even if they look, what I fear is this: what happened to Bryce a lot in college, where he starts to frustrate defensive players like defensive ends and shit.
Yeah,
Bryce,
all that side
he
stepping and
starts to,
shit. Yeah,
yeah, he starts to frustrate them, and then that's when they start to take they cheap shots after
yeah,
he done got the ball off and shit
yeah,
like that. But see,
yeah,
in the NFL, them niggas is calculative, man. You hear me?
yeah,
And
yeah.
they cheap shots usually the shots that try to usually maim your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean?
Well, you
I
understand that?
just I don't
You
like
under
it. I don't like what the fuck that little bitty bitch ass nigga Jared Garrett, whatever his fuck, what his name is, Grady
Grady Jarrett.
Jarrett had to say. Cause
So let's look at
again, it put me on notice, Elaine. It
but
put me on fucking notice.
let's look at it from a coaching standpoint, right? If we see how small Bryce Young is in his size or whatever like that, and you know the coaches see it, right? So the coaches, we're gonna probably have an offense where it's gonna be a quick 3-step drop. He's getting the ball out of his hand to playmakers, right? Shout out to like Jonathan Mingo and shit like that. That's why guys like that are on this team, man. Bryce isn't gonna be holding that ball long, man. We understand, and Bryce doesn't need to be taking 5-step drops, leaving himself open for the pass rush to get there. The coach in that. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna protect him, you know?
Facts. Shout out Panther Prime in the what's up with you, baby? Talk
What's
to me.
up, man? What's up, man? You doing all right?
Yes, sir.
What's up,
Talk
man?
to me. How you feel?
What's going on, Elaine? Hey, man, I agree with him, man. Your Bryce, he better not be in that backfield too long holding that ball.
And he
He
won't. The
better do
coaches
something to
got him.
get the ball. Got to get the ball out quick with
Yeah.
him, man. Yeah,
Why you
That's
say that, Panther Prime? Talk to me now. You saying that for a reason. Why you saying that?
well. I don't have. I got faith in the O line, but I got to see it
Yeah,
first, man.
shit.
I got faith in the O line, but then I don't, and I don't see him lining up right up on the center, for the majority of the snaps. I just don't. I think it's gonna be kind of like what we saw when he was in Alabama, man. He gonna be back off the center man, the shotgun, and we're gonna see some quick stuff. At least for the first, I
Oh yeah,
want
for
to
sure,
say
for
three
sure,
games. I think
for
after
sure.
that, once we kind of see how the O line is going, then we may see him a little bit on the center a little bit more. But man, they better, hey, yeah, yeah,
And to
yeah.
and to his, and to his point, man. For one, yeah, we are going to do the shotgun just to let Bryce Young see the field. You don't want him adjusting to the NFL and trying to learn to take snaps from under center in live action. But then, too, man, to your boy's point, man, I think Bryce is
Where you go, Nick? There you go with that walkie-talkie shit. Yeah, he'll be back. He must have
Yeah,
hit a dead spot. I tell you, boy. I tell you. Hey, Panther Prime,
yeah.
you scare me a little bit, man.
Why you say
You
that,
scare
man?
me a little bit because you said what you said. You don't trust the O line. I want you to articulate on that a
yeah, my
little
bad.
bit.
Well, it's not necessarily that I don't trust them. I just gotta see it, and you know, we're improving. I just don't
Yeah.
trust, Bryce to be right up on the center right automatically, man. I think that teams, especially in our division, are going to try to get after him,
Damn.
to put a stamp like, hey, like, he ain't all that. You know what I mean?
Why you saying it? Hey, look, cause I feel the same way, Panther
Yeah,
Prime,
yeah.
but I don't want to say it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, look, well,
uh,
let me ask you this. And you too, Elaine. When you say you don't
Yeah,
see
man.
him under the center that much, is that because it's because of one or two things, right? It could be because Bryce hadn't played much under center, or two, you don't believe this offensive line will provide him enough protection under center. I need to know where you lie when it comes to that.
well, real quick before you go, I believe it's both for me. I believe it's both for me. Both of those reasons is why I'm kind of hesitant. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn, Panther Brian.
yeah. It's a little bit of both for me, man.
I look because I don't I feel I got confidence in his O line. I do.
Hmm.
I really do. And see, you say, oh, you don't have that much. I got a good amount. I think a fair amount of confidence
I was gonna
in
jump
his O
Yeah.
in.
line.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Go ahead, Elaine.
let me expound on that a little bit. Yeah, let me expound on that a little bit more, man. So not only does Bryce not have experience under center, right? But two, I mean, another point is that I've already said it. Defenses are going to be testing Bryce Young's ability to read the blitz, to get the ball out. Is he going to be rattled? You don't want him taking center exchanges and then trying to figure out the blitz situation. You get what I'm saying? You want him to be able to see the field, see the blitz, see the incoming person. You don't want him trying to figure out too much in his early weeks. You know what I mean? So
Right.
being in the
Yeah.
shotgun
See,
is
hey,
going
look,
to
y'all,
allow him
both of
allow
y'all
this, us to
boys.
beat the blitzes, man. And yeah,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
well, well. Let me stop you,
I
Elaine.
was
Let
going.
me stop
Well,
you.
I was going to say something. I was going to say this real quick too. We, as far as the pass protection, this offensive line really hasn't been tested like that in the pass protection because we found our kind of groove running the ball. We know we have an excellent run blocking team,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But as far as we never even
Facts.
had a quarterback that we was comfortable enough dropping back 40 times a fucking game and throwing like that consistently week in and week out, even 30 something, right? So they haven't been tested as far as pass blocking. So yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of all those points plus what I said.
Well, I wanna rebuttal what you just said, Elaine. When it comes to Bryce being under center and seeing the blitzes pre-snap, you know, I don't give a fuck what kind of quarterback you are. Meaning, I don't give a fuck about your specs, whether you 6'1", 5'9", or 6'9". You feel me? A
Mm.
quarterback, when a quarterback breaks the huddle, like, you know what I mean, they snap out the fucking huddle. Offensive line usually in formation first. Wide receivers will run out. Tight ends will line up. Running back. The quarterback usually, leave himself enough time in the play clock to, walk up to the offensive line,
Well,
Elaine, and particularly survey the field to then make his pre-snap, judgments rather. So I say all that to say
well,
this.
let me
If,
maybe
if,
throw. Let me.
but if Bryce Young is who
I just had a count. I
he's
had a counter to
supposed to
you. But go
be,
ahead.
we don't have to worry about him not being able to make the proper reads pre-snap under center because his little ass will be walking up to the line after they done already took formation. Meaning the defense is pretty much setting into his fucking defensive formation already. See,
Well,
Bryce,
well,
see this is awareness, Elaine. That's
yeah.
awareness.
Well, nothing you
That's
said is
what that is.
incorrect, but I want to throw something else at you that kind of make you see this in a different light, right? You want to get the ball out of his hand as quick as possible, right? So he hasn't played under center. So when you're under center, what do? You get the exchange, you take a 3-step, 5-step drop, whatever it is, right? In a shotgun, you get the ball and you're ready to throw immediately, right? So if you want the ball out of Bryce Young's hands, even forgetting the fact that he hasn't taken a lot of center exchanges, if you want the ball out quick and you know they're going to be sending blitzes and shit like that at your rookie quarterback, the best way to protect him is in shotgun. Does that make
Well,
sense?
Elaine, I can't argue that. But what I will say to you, if Bryce Young is under center, what he's gonna have to be if the Carolina Panthers want to run any type
Eventually.
of fucking play action. You know what I mean? Yeah, play action
Eventually,
is
yeah.
only coming off of a quarterback under center. But see where I think Bryce Young will shine, where I think a lot of motherfuckers think he'll fail, is exactly there, Elaine, under center. Hey, watch this, Panther Pride.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bryce shines under center, not because of his height or weight. I think he shines under center because of his mental capability or his capacity. And look, Bryce Young's not slow, guys.
But
He's not
Right.
a
my
fucking he's not a fucking sloth or
but
nothing like that. You know what I
but
mean? He can get out
but
there, guy. He can get in and out.
let's just look at the physicals of it, right? Bryce Young takes the snap under center. How far does Bryce Young have to go to see over that center and guard? It becomes a physical thing now, right? We haven't seen him do it in college. So now it's not
No,
even
yeah,
about how
we
smart
have,
you are.
Elaine. We seen him do
He
it a
took
few
he took
times in
no no
college.
no no no. He took 5 snaps in college under center. 5. Remember that was a debate. There was a debate stat. He did not do it in college. So
As I
the
told you, we
reality is
seen it. We seen him do it in college 5 times.
right. 5 times. That's alarming. That's very alarming. I mean, factually, literally, you're correct, but statistically, that's a little alarming, right? So, and it's probably a reason why, man. So when he gets that snap from under center, how far does he have to take an extra 1 or 2 drops to kind of get some clearance? You get what I'm saying? That
Nah,
becomes
it's
the
gonna be a
problem.
it's
That's
gonna
what
be a
we haven't
wide
seen.
receiver screen. It's gonna be a wide receiver
Yeah,
screen
yeah,
to
yeah.
Lavisca
What's
Chenault.
up? We got Andrew in the house.
Yeah. The difference is with Bryce Young.
Andrew, what's up, baby?
Hey,
I'm
what's
What's
up,
up,
sorry. I had
man?
to
Andrew?
do that. You know
How
I
we doing,
gotta do that,
gentlemen?
Andrew.
Well, with Bryce Young, it's not that big of a deal because of his mental capacity. He knows how to read defenses really fast. He can articulate that defense. So a lot of quarterbacks coming out of the shotgun, they need that extra vision, extra time to figure things out. Where Bryce Young pretty much has a plan the minute he pretty much can read the defense and has a good
But
idea.
Andrew and Huck, I gotta call you guys out.
What's that?
I gotta call you guys out. I gotta call you both out though, man. During the pre-draft process, you guys both pointed out that him not playing playing under center and him having questions about whether he can play under center was a major concern about him. What have
No,
you
it was
seen that has
no,
changed your mind?
Elaine, you're right. It was a concern, but it's
Yeah.
not a major. It's not a major concern because he's a He process. Why do you think
Okay.
they like the way he processes so fast? Okay, a lot of quarterbacks they need that extra time. They don't process as fast. So, I when they drafted him, I was surprised. Okay, because you know who my pick
Yeah, for
was,
sure.
but
For sure.
but they when they drafted him, they knew what they were getting. They didn't see that as a big problem for them to get him to take snaps under center. You know, when you think about it, I think only 30% of all the snaps in the NFL last year were out of the shotgun. They were 70% of all
Under
snaps
center.
last year in the NFL were from the shotgun.
Yeah.
So we're talking about 30%. That ain't much. That ain't much. Okay, so 70% of all snaps are in the shotgun in the NFL now. The game's changed. Okay, now this would have been a problem, let's say 15 years ago, because most defenses, they were all. What I'm trying to say, they didn't run it as much back then, so the defenses, were a lot different. So I think that this won't be a problem for him. I wish that he would have had some more snaps from under center, but knowing that he's going to be playing for Frank Reich, he's going to get plenty of snaps under center.
Yeah, he will. Hey,
Yeah.
real quick, let me do this. Shout out Juice31, this old Atlanta fucking Falcon fan. Say hi to Atlanta. Hey, in the chat, I need the chat to do something. In the chat, is Atlanta a dirty fucking football team? Yes or no? We need to solve something because evidently they think they're not. Hey, in the chat, yes or no, is Atlanta a dirty fucking ball club?
It's real funny that they're talking about our quarterback. Your boy Ritter's ceiling, Bryce Young's floor is way higher than Riddler, whatever his fucking name ceiling is, right? They should be more concerned about with their quarterback situation.
That was, hey, look, I'm more concerned about their defense. And another question, because to the panel and the chat, I need to know another thing. Who is the biggest rival game in our division by y'all account? In the chat, let me know, and on the panel, let me know. Meaning, which one of these fucking division teams do you feel like is the biggest rival game?
Back in the day, it used to be the Bucks, man. But I don't even feel the tension and heat from a true rivalry anymore, man.
Not from Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be New Orleans, and
I'm gonna say New Orleans. Yeah.
The reason I say that is because they've got a quarterback that could threaten that we're going to be battling out throughout the year for the division. Okay,
Yeah.
So they're by default they become the biggest rival right now because we're going to be competing for the division title with them.
I looked at the question a little bit differently. I thought you were saying like how the teams view it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's where that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, Elaine.
It just seems like that energy's not there for the Panthers anymore.
Yeah,
that's why I was saying back in the day. It used to be there when we played the Bucks.
That's why. Hey, shout out everybody that said Atlanta. I think it's Atlanta, guys.
I think what Andrew was saying. Yeah.
I think the bad blood is in Atlanta.
Yeah, Grady done put the battery in the back. You know what I mean? So now they let us know they're coming with extra juice. So we're gonna mark our calendar. Bryce heard what they said. You get what I'm saying?
God damn. Yeah. Sea-Dog said Falcons and then the Saints.
But that kind of energy.
I think it's in that order. I think it's the Falcons, then the Saints, then Tampa.
But that kind of energy and tension has really been missing out of that division, man. You know, what DJ Moore said, we don't have any rivalries, right? That kind of passion and tension, that shit just hasn't been in this division, man.
Well, see, he was saying that shit. The fucking Saints and Cam Jordan wasn't saying that. Atlanta wasn't saying that. They were steady mo saying we finna beat, and then they talk shit about it. They talking cash shit about beating our ass.
I guarantee you know how defensive linemen are. They're listen. The first time he gets sacked, one of those linemen
is my God,
top of him and said, "You're media made." That's what he's going to tell him. You're media made. You know,
God damn, Andrew.
Hey, and the reason is because he's the golden child. he was the golden child in the draft. We all know that, and the media made him out to be that way. And I'm not saying I think he should have been the number one pick. Okay, but I'm saying is that's the way he's going to be looked upon by the rest of them.
Well,
And, yeah,
I don't think he should have been the first pick. Hell, I'm gonna keep it the whole fucking thing. Hell, he shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
look, I'm not gonna go down that road.
You know that, but you can't take away what he did in college. All right, he had the numbers to be the number one pick. Although CJ I thought would have been a better pick. You can't sit here and say it was a bad pick because of what he did in college. I mean, the guy was phenomenal. Let's face it.
Yeah, he was. He was, Andrew. Yeah. I mean, you can't argue that. I mean, if a motherfucker say he wouldn't, to me they hating. You know what I mean? Bryce, yeah. I mean, yeah, Bryce threw for 80 touchdowns, but Stroud threw 85. But maybe 5 more touchdowns ain't mean nothing. You know what I mean?
No. And they're both going to be great quarterbacks. But yeah, you can bet they're laying for him, man. They love hitting them rookie quarterbacks, man.
That's why I say.
Like Elaine said, the battery in their back already, Andrew. Because Grady came out and told you. And mind you, like I said, I could see if this was a week 6, week 7 game. You know what I mean? Nah, this week 1 in Atlanta. They letting Bryce know. We gonna be waiting on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They telling Bryce to pull up pretty much. We waiting on you, nigga. Pull on up.
Especially how last year went, how we almost won that first game, and then we kind of tore them up on that second game.
Yeah, it's a rival. It's a rival, Panther Prime.
Yeah.
Especially in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Yeah. They try to do us dirty when we play in Atlanta, man.
The problem is, it's hard for me to call it a rivalry when the team doesn't really treat it like a rivalry, man. You know, sometimes when true rivalries happen, you get the best out of your players. You get monster games. You can see that extra motivation from the players. You know what I mean? I don't see that from the Panthers, man. It just seems like it's any other game sometimes, man.
But see,
and other teams have true rivalries, man.
I tell you what, we swept New Orleans last year.
Yeah, we did.
And watch it, and being at that New Orleans game last year, you could tell it was some kind of rivalry. You know what I mean? Now, the Panthers may view the New Orleans Saints as their biggest threat. And by all accounts, if we're looking at what on paper they are, you know what I mean, when it comes to the division.
Yeah.
So if the Panthers, in fact, and mind you, that was a different
and by that time,
Steve
Wilks had taken over by that. Steve Wilks had taken over by that time, right?
Hell no, that was Matt Rule's first win and only win last year.
That was.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt Rule won that goddamn game. I couldn't stop staring his ass down. He pissed me off every time I seen him. You know what I mean? God, so I'm glad. But hey, now I'm thinking about the coaching staff, Panther Prime, Andrew, Elaine. Will this coaching staff burn that shit in their mental? Will they let them niggas know that this is a fucking rival game? I think Deuce Staley's
the reason. Oh God, you put the words out of my mouth, man. Deuce Staley is the reason why Deuce Staley is the assistant head coach, because Frank Wright doesn't seem like that fiery type of guy, so he got the right guy to back him up. You get what I'm saying? To put the lights and fire on the ass.
That's why he got him. Yep. He's worked with him before, and you heard Frank Wright when he was talking about on the blueprint. He was talking about how the first time when he came out as a player for the Panthers, it was against Atlanta, in Atlanta, with Don Capers as his coach. And he says it's going to be like the two of them walking back out on that field again, you know. So there's a lot going on in this first game, Unc.
Yeah, it is, Andrew.
First game and the second game.
Yeah.
Both of those games. Yeah.
I tried to tell y'all we're gonna have to keep a close eye on his ass.
We got to get at least one of those games, Unc. We got to get at least one of them.
We need both. We need both.
We do. We need both.
We need both.
I want both, but we need at least one. We can't go out.
Okay. I'm glad you. Let's stay right there, Andrew. Stay right there. Which one do you think is more significant? The Atlanta game or the New Orleans Saints?
That's a hard question because, well, obviously, if we lose the first one, the second one's more significant because you gotta get 1-1 in the division. You can't go down 0-2 with a rookie
Yeah,
quarterback.
facts,
So
facts.
if we can come out and get that first one, we can kind of make a statement. Like, hey, we're not the same old Panthers. We're something different now. Get used to it, and we can come out and hopefully blow them out that first game, man. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope. I'd like to see us win by at least 20 points.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, beat the dog shit out of
yeah.
it. Well, in the chat, same question to the chat. Which game is the biggest or has the most significance on it? Week 1 against Atlanta or New Orleans Saints at home Monday night, week 2? I
Hey,
want to know about y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think.
I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I'm gonna stay to my first answer. I think it's both because we want to establish our road dominance, would it be in the first game, but also if you look at any ticketing, website right now, that first game in Charlotte, that thing is almost sold out. I mean, it's about there.
Oh, you talking about the New Orleans game?
The New Orleans game.
Oh yeah, and it's a high dollar. It was high fucking dollar.
Yeah, man. I think if we come out and we beat Atlanta, and then we take 8 days and come back and beat, the Saints, it's gonna be crazy, man. So I'm gonna say both. I'm not gonna put which one is better. I'm gonna say we need both of them joints, man. Yeah, we need
Facts.
both. We need both of them
All
joints
right.
for more than one reason, man. We need to go ahead and
Yeah.
be 2-0 in the division. We need the morale up, and I mean, come on. I mean, that'll be a first time in a while. I think since what we had 2 wins back to back last year. I mean, it'd be good to have 2 wins or more back to back, to start the season off, man.
God
It'd be a lot
damn.
to talk about,
Panther Prime. You know how high the city of Charlotte is
man.
after a
Shoot.
2-0 start.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Do you know her? Hey, look, our father can only be so good to us. You know what I mean? Shit. Hey, look,
Yeah.
but what I will say is this. I say the Saints game, Monday night, week 2. I think, and I'm finna give you the reason. I say the Saints because we beat the Saints week 2, regardless of what happens in week 1. Panther Prime say we should drop that fucking game in Atlanta, come back 0-1 against New Orleans at home Monday night, week 2. I say that Saint game is that much more important, that much more significant because of the final records. I
Right,
believe
right,
the
right,
Saints
right.
have a better record than Atlanta.
Yeah.
So should the Panthers, lose to Atlanta but beat the dog shit out of the Saints Monday night, we hold the tiebreak over the Saints. So
Yeah.
if the question comes down to the division, the Saints of Carolina, I'm thinking long game. You feel what
Right,
I'm
right.
saying? That's
What's
all.
that? Week 15? What's that? What week is
Yeah,
that we
we
played them?
play them week 13. Week
Week 13.
13, I think. It's
Yeah.
Tampa, week 13, week 14. Then it's one of them, week 14 or
Yeah.
15. I got the schedule, you know what I mean?
Pull it up real
But
quick.
I think, yeah, and then because those games, that same division cluster gonna hit us at the end towards the end of the season
It
anyway.
sure is. Yes, it
We'll
is,
play
man.
Tampa week 13 for the first time, and we'll finish the season with Tampa. But weeks 1 and 2, now regard, like I say, we gotta win both. But if we split, we split. But the way we split is significant to me. We lose to a New Orleans. I feel like they had a better record at the end of the year, and that's the only reason I feel like week 2 is that much more significant. You
Hey,
know what I mean? The
so
tiebreak.
December 3rd we play the Bucks, then we play the Saints, then we play the Falcons. We got 3 division games back to back to back.
Yeah, cluster.
Cluster of them. Yeah.
all I can say, Al, is we better get our passing defense in order because we're going to be facing Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, and Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
in week 2.
See,
scary.
and that means our defensive backfield must be healthy.
Yep.
That's what you're saying, Andrew.
Yep.
Man, I said that same thing, and they laughed at me when I was on Sheena's like a little blitz thing. And I told her, I said, it's going to be important for us to have J.C. Horn and Dante Jackson back healthy
Big time.
going into the bye. That last game, and people are laughing at this game, man. That Miami game is going to set the tone for us coming back to play Houston.
Hey, look, Miami, man, we better have some fucking defensive backs
Yeah,
healthy by then.
yeah,
Especially when
man.
they got the
Shit,
Matt
or,
Bomber
or,
throwing
or
the
what?
ball now.
Okay, if they laughed at you, Panther Prime, for saying that, what do they expect us to do without Dante and CJ? No, Dante and JC. My bad. Let me rephrase.
I
What do
mean,
they expect us to do against a Waddell and a fucking Tyreek Hill? What do they expect?
it was basically like the notion was like Waddle ain't really a threat. But you got to remember
Man,
now,
shit.
you got Tyreek
Okay, then.
Waddle and you got
Okay,
Robbie
then.
Anderson who wants some get back. He wants some get back from the Panthers now.
Oh yeah.
Waddle's like literally one of the fastest receivers in the league. He'll blow the fucking
Yeah,
top off.
exactly, man.
Yeah. I mean, say what you will about him being a complete receiver or whatever, but he will literally blow the fucking top off your defense.
Man,
So,
you fuck around and not scheme for Waddell. That bitch will have 15 catches, 250 on your ass. Yeah, hey, look. I know. I underestimated that nigga. And he lit us the fuck up. I'm like, oh, okay, then. This nigga is for real.
Hey, if you look at the game last year against them in Buffalo, the only thing that really separated them from moving forward was that the quarterback didn't see Tyreek Hill wide open on 4th and 6. They was neck and neck with the Bills with a backup quarterback, man.
That's a fact.
Come on, man. Like, they ain't no scrubs, man. I'm telling. Hey, we need to make sure our defensive backfield is on point. Like, these boys ain't playing, man.
Yeah, they're not playing.
Yeah.
Well, hey, to be honest with you, Panther Prime's a fucking great. Look, Dante Jackson knows these are rival games. So we're going to need him to be up for these games, especially now, by all accounts, Panther Prime, everything looks to be a go. They both will be back come week 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, whether or not they remain healthy, I don't know.
Yeah. That's the
I don't
key.
now. I can't promise you shit when it comes to J.C. Horn's health or Dante Jackson.
Yeah.
Shit,
I don't know, man. I don't know,
and
man.
now, and look, and look, if these boys can stay healthy, and shout out the new medical staff in Carolina, because they got their work cut out for them.
Yes, they do.
If they keep these, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you gotta limit some of their playing time early in the season. Do it. God damn it. Rotate them as many times as you got to.
Rotate them out, man. By committee all year. Yeah.
Hey, if it has to be done, do it.
Yeah.
Shit. And whatever has to be done to maintain these two niggas' health. Shit. Do it, goddammit.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I don't care. I don't care if you don't have them both on the field at the same time. Do it.
Fact.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what needs to be done, man. Yeah.
Shit, because
gotta
if
get
you
that
can
first
guarantee
game,
me one of them, I'm all right. You know what I mean?
We got to get that first game. We got to be 1-0 going up against New Orleans. That first game is important.
Yeah, I think they go to what Panther Prime was saying, that on the road morale, coming back
man.
home off a win, just winning up. Hey, look, what y'all doing is putting weight on that little bitty bitch shoulders. That's what y'all doing.
Oh yeah, big time.
Hey, that's what they doing. That's what y'all doing, Andrew. Put that, y'all stacking it on. And like he laying down on the bench press bench, and you steady mo stacking 45s on each side. And Bryce looking at your ass.
Well,
he looking to the left, he looking to the right, worried as hell. Like, come on, guys.
He wants
I
to play
can't
with the
lift
big
it.
boys, Hunk. He's going to get a real lesson. He's going to get a real lesson in the NFL.
Yeah, that defense Atlanta got, boy. Hey, they put some money in that joint.
And see, that might be why that black ass nigga Grady Jarrett coming out talking like he talking.
Yeah.
See, because they already got the calendar circled because it's Bryce Young. Like he said, he the first overall pick for a reason. You know what I mean? Got a defensive player talking about you like that. He already done masturbated a couple times. He waiting on you. You know what I mean?
Well,
Man, shit. I don't
Yeah.
know, guys. I
He'll
don't
be
know.
all right.
I'm now, and see, Panther Prime say he don't trust the O line. Should we be concerned about these division rival games, week 1 and week 2,
Well, I trust
or
him
should
to a
our
certain
level of
extent.
concern be heightened? Is what I'm asking.
Well, I trust him to a certain extent. Like I haven't really seen him like that, and I don't think you throw him right up on the center right away. That's just my opinion. Now, once I see it, once I see the scheme that Thomas Brown, Frank Wright done drew up, man, it looked like it's holding. Then I have more confidence, man. But I mean, y'all remember, man, we used to watch Cam, man, and we knew what game that was. It was a doggone Super Bowl. How old boy kept getting pushed back like he was on skates. Like, why not put somebody over? I just hope it's not that type of mentality, going forward. If you see that it ain't working, you better put him back in shotgun, man. He need 4 seconds. So
Yeah. Hey, god damn, Panther Prime.
if it ain't working, put him in
He
shotgun. Give
he
him 4
might
seconds, man.
he might need that, hey, because his stats say Bryce held the ball for 3 seconds and change. 3
Yeah,
plus seconds. That's what he averaged holding the ball. NFL, that bitch gotta be gone. 2.7, 2.5 seconds.
yeah,
Bryce average ball time of holding the ball is and 3 plus.
yeah. Give him 4 seconds. Let him.
God damn it.
That's only if it ain't working out, man. If it's working out, go ahead and roll with it. But if it ain't working out, man, hey, don't keep going back to that well.
Yeah, god damn, man. Because I don't want to see that nigga in preseason, right? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Panthers should do all they can to protect Bryce as much as they can, keeping
Yeah.
him from preseason action. I mean, we're not gonna complain as Panther fans. I'm gonna tell you this shit now. I
Nah,
mean,
we
I know
not.
I ain't. If the Panthers come out and say, "Well, Bryce Young, he'll have one series, today, and we'll take him out,"
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up and clap. God damn it, I ain't gonna be mad. And then come week 3 of preseason, they say some shit like, "Oh, Bryce, we already know what he is. He's not even gonna dress today. He's not even gonna put any pads on." I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
stand up and fucking clap.
Yeah.
I don't need to see Bryce Young in preseason. But
Right.
if what you say is true, he may need to get some preseason action.
I mean,
See
it
the
all depends,
conundrum
man.
there. It's
It all it
fucked
all- it,
up.
re- it really all depends, man. I mean, I don't think that and plus we're a little bit too, I mean, we're about 2 months out, but I mean, like I said, we just got to see the scheme, man. If training camp is looking pretty good, I don't think you exhaust him like you would like how we did last year. You don't exhaust him like how we wanted to see what Baker Mayfield could do. We want to see that. We know what this dude can do. We just would need to make sure that the O line can give him protection, man, and can hold up. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
biggest thing.
So let me ask you something. How do we do that? If we in fact don't give Bryce much or a little to any action in the preseason, how can we ensure that the O line can or will protect Bryce?
Shoot, I think you can tell that kind of in training camp. Maybe give him 1 or 2 series, man, each game, beginning of the quarter. You know,
Maybe one. I'll stay
yeah,
at one. Panther Prime. I'll
yeah.
hold at one. 2 series, you pushing it. You know what I mean?
Give him 1, maybe 2. See if it's short yardage. Let him see we can 30-yard line on in. You know, let
Yeah,
him
yeah,
run it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, yeah.
Situational shit, man.
Yeah, yeah, and see how he operates like that up under that type of pressure. Because I think like maybe the second preseason, maybe the third preseason, it's almost at game speed. People still kind of they trying to be tender. They don't want to go too hard, but they want to give that action. Let's see how it
Oh
goes.
hell no. Shout out Cedric Breeden. Cedric Breeden said 1 quarter. No, sir. No, he said at
What?
least 1 quarter at least. Listen, if the Panthers play Bryce for an entire quarter, that's it. No more preseason. He can take his little bit ass cleats off now. He ain't doing nothing else.
He ain't
Hey,
doing
hey,
nothing else.
Panther Prime, if they run that motherfucker out there in the dress rehearsal for one quarter, I don't need to see him no more.
You don't need to see him
Don't
no
don't
more.
keep risking the goddamn, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, at that point, because we all know what the dude can do. We know what he can do. I
Yeah,
mean,
facts,
yeah,
facts.
we don't need no Matt Corral situation happening, man.
Yeah,
We don't need
and
that happening.
that's exactly what I wanted to allude to, bro. Shit,
Yeah.
the NFL has taken steps when it comes to the preseason because of injuries in the
Hmm.
preseason. The NFL say, bitch, y'all ain't we gonna cut it a game short. You can only do so much this, so much of that.
Hmm.
So if the NFL has laid down guidelines to keep players healthy during the preseason, Bryce damn show a quarter is a bit much. I say that. Now, hell, you just done went way beyond one series, two series. You talking a full goddamn 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I
let
don't
Andy
want that.
Dalton. I'm pretty sure we'll probably be. I don't know. I thought about this. We might be trying to shop Corral. Maybe. Don't know. So he may get a little bit more time. We might be. But yeah, give Corral and give Dalton some time, man. Let them do their
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Matt
yeah,
Corral, let him play three quarters.
yeah,
Shit, we only hell let him get all the playing time he gonna get during the season in preseason.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
because I don't and see now it's getting ready to get real interesting because the training camp is upon us. It's finna be real interesting
yeah. It's gonna be interesting for real,
because
man.
I want to see how they handle Bryce Young. I can't wait, man. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
I want to see how they manage the time. Like that was a big thing for me up under Matt Rule, and even the last maybe 3 games last year, especially that Tampa Bay game. I feel like we didn't manage things right in that Tampa Bay game. So I really want to see how they handle that. I guess the hierarchy of power. Just how they operate. That's really what I want to see, man. Because it's gonna be a lot of different situation stuff. The one thing about Ron Rivera, the dude was even killed, and we knew what Ron was gonna do. Like we knew Ron was gonna speed up, slow down, do this, do that,
Yep,
or
that's
whatever.
a fact.
Like we knew that. We don't know anything about Frank Wright right now. We don't know how he's gonna operate. So it's a lot of question marks. I know he's gonna do good. I mean, every place he's been to, he's done well. But I just don't know. Put the whole thing together. Just don't know. Oh,
Andrew, what you say about that?
I think that you about the coaching.
Yes, sir.
I think we're fine. I think that I listen. I watched Frank Reich. You know when he got to Indianapolis, they were a basket case. Okay, he only had Andrew Luck that 1 year, and after that, he made the playoffs 2 or 3 times in his 4 years after that first year, and it finished with I think he had a 40-33 record with a bad football team.
Yep.
So
Facts.
he gets a lot. He doesn't get the credit he deserves because when he got to Indianapolis, uh, didn't have much of a football team at all. I mean, he went one of his best years he had was after he lost Andrew Luck. Okay, so yeah, I think we're looking good on the coaching piece of it. I'm not concerned with the coaching. Um, this team's going to do a lot better than most people think. Unc. This there's a lot. I know that we've been hard on Brian Burns, but Brian Burns, you think about it, if he played for any other team, he'd be considered one of the top edge rushers in the league. But we as fans,
Ah, shit.
listen to me. We as fans, Unc, wanted him to carry more than he was carrying because really he was our only real edge rusher. He had no help. Do you know what kind of you watch Myles Garrett this year? He's going to go nuts because he's got He's got Dalvin Tomlinson and Zadarius Smith now with him, and he's going to go nuts. And I think Brian Burns is going to get the help he needs now. I don't know what his role is going to be. That's the problem this year. Is he going to be dropped back in coverage, or I don't know. But I think that what I'm trying to say is the team's got a lot of bright spots that people aren't outside of Panther fans aren't recognizing. I think we're going to have a very good team. I don't see it. I think we can win as many as 11 or 12 games.
That's big. And I'm expecting that, Andrew. To be honest, I'm expecting 11, 12 wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because let me give you an example. Brian Burns, he was like, okay, he was like he was the only good edge rusher we had. So they were keeping an eye on him. They were doubling him. He was the only threat. Look at Myles Garrett now. They double Myles Garrett every play, and he still gets 16 sacks a year. Okay, but he's kind of on a different level. So the point I'm trying to make is I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves. Do I think he should get Myles Garrett money? No, because Garrett's like one of these guys that stands out there amongst everybody else. The point I'm trying to make is our defense is a lot better than people are giving us credit for. We need to make sure we're healthy, because without Dante Jackson or J.C. Horn, man, it's going to be a long season, Unc.
God damn, man.
Yeah, we got to have them healthy.
That's a fact.
We're not that deep. We've got to have our starters ready to play.
Andrew, at least one of them.
Yeah.
At least one of them. Now, like I said, if you can guarantee me one of them boys' health, we can beat anybody. You know what I mean? What we got, we can beat anybody.
What we proved last year with look at all the crap this team went through last year. The coaching changed. They couldn't figure out who wanted to be quarterback, and yet we got beat in the last week of the season for the playoff, for the division. Okay? That speaks volumes as to the character of the team. Okay? You got a team that can stand in there in total disarray and still put up a good fight for the division. Now you get some organization in there in this coaching staff, and these guys when they come out and say the stuff like you heard Tommy Tremble say, or you heard about, well, this is the first time we really, what he's saying basically, this is the first time we really have a game plan. We kind of know what we're supposed to do.
That's exactly what he's saying, Andrew.
Yeah, and that's all from coaching. That's why people don't give coaches enough credit. I've heard other people on this call, coaching ain't shit. No, it's everything. Because without
it is.
What is an army without a general? Without someone coming
facts,
up with
Andrew, facts.
Yeah. So, it's everything. Someone's got to put these players. They're all talented. They're all NFL caliber players. But what makes the difference between a good NFL player and a great NFL player, in my view, is good coaching. Why do you
Can't argue with that, Andrew?
Baker Mayfield played so damn good for the Rams? Because he played for Sean McVay even that short time. Who else was he supposed to play good for? Matt Rule? Or that guy, I'm just saying, coaching makes a difference.
Andrew talking that good shit today.
Yeah.
Shout out Andrew. I can't argue with that. And, well, Andrew, what I do know, well, let me ask you this then. And let's stay on coaching. You think this coaching staff will talk this team up the right way? As if, just to let these niggas know that it's a division game, Andrew. A rivalry, to be exact.
I'll put it this way, Unc. This coaching staff will have this team ready for game one. You could see it in the preseason. You could see it at the OTAs. This
Yep.
coaching staff means business. Okay, they're this team hasn't meant business since Matt Rule got here. Okay, I think the players could see it. He was lost. He was over his head. He was in
Yep.
over his head.
Yep.
Uh, now you've got someone with Deuce Staley, Frank Reich, Ejiro. These guys don't. If these guys want to go fuck around, they ain't gonna be. They're not gonna be around.
Yeah, that's a fact, Andrew. Talk that shit.
Yeah, they're not gonna be around because this is a big. This is a men's game, and if these guys want to act like kids, they're not going to be on this football team. Yeah. So Frank Reich used to have a sign in his office that said check your attitude at the door. Okay, because he wants to make sure that everyone is on the same page. There's a reason, Unc, when you think about it, and I keep bringing this stat up, there's a reason they hired him. And that's because they knew they were going to get a top-notch quarterback. And every quarterback who's played under Frank Reich, you can look this up, it's a fact, has had his best year ever in his career playing when it was playing for Frank Reich. Every one of them. And they knew that
and
when
see, Andrew, that's something we can't ignore. You know what I mean?
No, it's not an accident. It's not an accident. Phillip Rivers' best year was under Reich. Jacoby Brissett's best year was under Reich. Andrew Luck's best year was under Reich. I'm leaving somebody out. A couple of them. There's 4 or 5 of them that had their best years. Oh, Carson Wentz, his best year was under Frank Reich. It's not by accident. So Bryce Young has the best coach possible.
I like that, Andrew.
Yeah,
I do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go ahead. Talk that shit.
Yeah. To answer your question, Unc, we're looking really good as far as the coaching goes. My only concern with this team is their health, because if we don't stay healthy, then we're into the Keith Taylors of the world.
Yeah, that's why we got to be in rotation, man. Have to.
Yeah.
To go deep, do a deep run. Like we want to do, we gotta have them on rotation, man, so they can be there when the games really matter. That three game stretch at the end, those 3 division games, bro, we need everybody on deck.
Every fucking body, bro.
Yeah.
All hands, man.
Yeah, shoot. Hey, real quick, I'm about to go, man, but that new member that joined up, Travel King 2.0, hey man, that's me, man. I don't know why I didn't do up under the Panther Prime, but I just want to let you know, man, that's me, man.
Oh, okay. I got you locked in, my G. Okay, right. Then.
Yes,
no
sir.
problem.
Right,
I see you, my
man.
G.
Y'all be good, man.
All right, one love.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Panther Prime Podcast. That's my guy right there. Good dude, man. B Brent, what's up, my G? Yeah, B Brent jumped out. It's all right. Andrew, let me ask you something. Since I got you.
Yeah.
Are you worried about the Falcons or the Saints particularly playing fucking dirty football because of Bryce Young being, the face of our franchise, media made, whatever we're going to say about it?
Are they going to? No, I'm not afraid of them rolling up on Bryce's ankle, if that's what you're asking, as far as dirty football. They know damn well they're any defensive lineman that's thinking about playing dirty is going to be looking at our offensive line saying, well, I got to go up against that guy now. And if he's pissed, you see what I'm saying? We can play just as dirty as anybody else. So I don't think they're going to be dirty. I think they want a piece. They would like nothing more than to hit Bryce Young so hard his helmet flies off. That's what defensive linemen, that's what defensive linemen do. They eat that shit up. So yeah, I don't think they're really going to be dirty, but there's no doubt in my mind they're going to want to put that kid out of the game.
Yeah. And see, Andrew, I'll be honest. I'm worried about it. I really am because for some, for deep in my soul, I feel like the Panthers and Bryce Young. I feel as if they may be underplaying these division games, especially Atlanta. And what they may be underestimating or overlooking rather,
Yeah, that could
because
be.
if you got a team that's waiting on you, knowing it's a division game, and see if they already got the bad blood. I mean, Bryce doesn't have it. He hadn't played against Atlanta yet. Ain't there one of them Atlanta defenders cussed at Bryce or
That's a
you know
fact.
what I mean, did nothing to him yet or said nothing about him. So he really don't have that type of feeling towards him or towards them.
But you know what, Unc? Think of it this way. Bryce Young's used to that shit because look at the hate in the SEC between the colleges. Look, they're used to that. They're used to that stuff. They're used to these guys are used to being hated by the opposition. When you think about the teams in the SEC, how much they hate each other. So that won't be anything new for them, Unc.
Damn, Andrew. I hate it. Y'all boys making a bunch of good points. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on that like button. Got Andrew talking that good shit. Shout out B Print in the in the platform. Shout out everybody in the chat. Xavier Ford, C Dog talking crazy in the chat. C Dog, you could have pulled up. You a Falcon fan. I want all the smoke. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, man. The real Sunchild. Everybody in the chat already agreed that the Atlanta Falcons is a fucking dirty football club. I mean, no, nobody said they wasn't. I think they play greasy. I think they have a. I told you they have a dirty coaching philosophy. I don't. Everything about them are dirty. You know what I mean? They dirty as hell. Dirty bathrooms in the stadium, from what I heard. Just dirty.
You know how you clean them up. You wipe their ass on the
You
football
got
field.
yeah. You wipe they motherfucking ass, Andrew.
Yeah, yeah.
Wet wipes.
That usually does
Cheap,
it.
hey, with the cheap kind, I go to the Family Dollar, get the cheap kind. The kind that put a rash in their ass. I want to wipe their ass with a rash rag.
That
You know what I mean?
sandpaper tissue, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God damn it. They don't give them no ointment for it at all. Shout out Panther Pride for lighting the screen up with this super chat. My guy Panther Prime say, step on that goddamn like button. Stop playing. Y'all make sure y'all jump in that cash app, cop you a super sticker, and make sure you super chat. You know how to do it. B Print, you with me, man?
Can you hear me on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I agree with Andrew, man. It's gonna come down to the health, JC health, Dante health, and can that O line hold up?
That's it.
Well. How do you feel? Do you trust the offensive line?
I mean, they gotta be better than they were last year
Why you say that?
because they wasn't good last year.
Well, I mean, I thought they was quite sufficient in run block
Yeah, the
protection.
run,
You know
yeah,
what I
I
mean?
think
yeah, the run
we're
block.
in the top 15 rankings for
Yeah,
offensive
yeah,
line
yeah.
this year.
That's a fact, Andrew. And now that I think about it, we didn't give up too many sacks or
No, our offensive
No,
line was respectable last year, but now they got another year under their belt, and if they come in healthy, I think our offensive line is going to be one of our real rallying points on this team. My
you
only
know what,
concern
Andrew?
is pass coverage. That's it.
If that's the case, shout out C Dog. C Dog hating for real today, ain't it? God damn. And C Dog, I bet money you probably hoping Dante and JC don't show up week 1. And I'm telling you, they gonna be healthy. They'll be healthy early. My question is how long? You know what I mean? That's my question. But I'm asking.
Hey,
I
Punk,
pull up on this live today because I I feel deep down in my soul, I feel like the Carolina Panthers are underestimating these fucking rival games, which are these division games of ours. We really don't have any other rivals out here. Maybe who else outside the division can Carolina Panther fans call rival game? Who else?
Seattle.
Yeah, that shit was made like that. I hated that. Now, yeah, and that's a fact. Even to this day, I don't like Seattle. So yeah, that might be the number one rival
you,
outside the
you,
division.
you
In
know
the
who I'm
chat, who our
thinking of?
biggest rival outside the division?
Do you
What you say,
remember?
Andrew?
Here's what I'm going to say. Do you remember that game when we played the Steelers? You remember that shit that went on the sideline?
Andrew, you are absolutely fucking right. The Pittsburgh Steelers, yeah, in Pittsburgh or in Carolina,
Yeah.
it's always one of those games.
Well, when they came to Carolina, we had that big brouhaha over there on the sideline. I can't remember who it was between, but one of the, I think, wasn't that the game that one of the Steelers tried to get in the huddle, the Carolina huddle, and that one of the Carolina players knocked the shit out of him to get out of the huddle. I'm trying to remember if that was the Steelers or was somebody else, but I think the Steelers, when they had that little sideline altercation, I think that I kind of thought, well, I think a little something going on here between these two teams.
Damn. All right, so what I say, what I think, I'm thinking I don't know, man. I mean, over the years of being Panther fans, I've developed hate for a lot of teams. I'll be honest. Uh,
Yeah.
like San Francisco, I can't fucking stand. You understand me?
Yeah.
Let's see who else. I definitely Seattle. I mean, I think it's more of a healthy respect of Seattle more so than it is
Hey, Unc, do we
a
play the
hate
49ers
for
this
'em.
year? Unc,
Say
do we play the
again?
49ers?
No, nah. We don't play. We played them last year.
Okay, we don't play them this year?
Nah, I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm
I
fucking
was going to say,
glad about that shit.
if we did, there'd be a good chance that the Panthers would be facing Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold in the same year.
God damn. I don't want to see it. I wouldn't want to see it. Quite frankly, I'm happy we don't play San Francisco. So 49ers, Seattle. Who else? Who else? Oh, God, I don't like Detroit neither, to be
Well, I know
honest.
you don't like Dallas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out Andrew. There it is right there. That's the
Dallas.
one right there. And that Dallas game is such a rival because we got so many fucking Dallas fans or so-called Dallas fans
Yeah.
in and around the surrounding area.
And it's the same with the Steelers. The Steelers have a following everywhere.
Yeah, the fuck they do.
Yeah.
Hey, the Cardinals
Talk
too.
to me.
The Cardinals too. They whooped our ass.
God damn. Yeah, I hated the Cardinals, especially with Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Jake threw all them interceptions.
And wasn't it?
Yeah, that hurt. Hey, that hurt my heart, man. I think
Yeah.
that loss hurt more than the Super Bowl loss. No. Let me hold on. Stop. Let me stop.
Which one?
Nothing hurt worse than the 2003, 2004 Super Bowl loss because at that time, man, mind you, that was the year Janet Titty popped out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that Super Bowl, man, I had money on it.
We
And look, and then we went up. We had that motherfucker. 40 seconds left.
Had it up. Kick the ball out.
Nigga, I was celebrating, running around and shit. And so I lost two times. I lost a nice little goddamn bet. And I lost the Super Bowl, man. So it hurt bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
why I don't bet on the Super Bowl if my Panthers are in it again. I never bet on it again, ever again, never again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit, boy, that shit hurt bad. I was on the verge of tears that night.
Oh yeah.
See that game hurt bad. Losing that game to the Patriots, that Super Bowl, that hurt.
Yeah.
But that San Francisco game in Carolina, 2008, Jake Delhomme was 8-0 at home. We was perfect that year
Yeah.
at home. I went to every home game this season. Jake Delhomme, nigga, I just knew, I just knew the 49ers ain't had nothing for us. Look, the Panther Stadium was so fucking crazy that day, man. I mean, you can feel it rumbling. The street was rumbling. Goddamn it! Outside the motherfucker, you got inside. It was so many fucking. The Panthers had laid towels on the chairs on the seat that day. The divisional round playoff towels. Panther towels. It was commemorative. So it was a free thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, every fucking Panther fan was waving they fucking. Man, it was a sight to behold. But then Jake came out this motherfucker, threw all kind of picks. Nah, that was the game Colin Kaepernick came to say, nah, what game was that? I'd have been to so many home games. But the game I'm talking about is when we played the Arizona Cardinals with Kurt Warner, Jake Delhomme, 2008. That was the season, 2008 season. They came, the Cardinals came to the house. And Larry Fitz, we couldn't stop it. It was him and Kurt Warner ran so many fucking cross routes on us, man. And it was Captain Murderland, motherfucker. That one of the Panthers I hate to the. Hey, look, Captain Murderland might have been the worst Carolina Panther of all time.
Really?
We talk about C.J. Henderson. No, sir. Captain Murderland. Hey, nigga, God almighty. I didn't for the death of me. I couldn't understand why the Panthers kept re-signing this motherfucker. I met Cap. I met Cap ass years ago. That mind you, I couldn't stand him when I met him. You know what I mean? So I really ain't even want to talk to his ass. God, yeah, I know y'all remember Captain Murderland.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Hey, yeah, Cap got his ass chewed. I think Larry had 200 plus, or like 215 yards that game.
200 plus.
200 plus on that motherfucker off a cross route. Hey, he was popping the motherfucker. Kurt, man, the timing. Hey, look, the timing on that shit was impeccable. They worked on that. That was something they knew the Panthers couldn't stop. Captain Murderland couldn't stay with Larry to save his damn life. That nigga was popping them shits for 40 yards, 45 or 50 yards. Yeah, I think he hit her for a 70 one time. Gone. That nigga had an all-world game against us, man. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt me bad, man. That hurt me bad. The 2015 Super Bowl. I tell people, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt as much because I like I said, I had bust my nut already with the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I was overexcited for that win. Hell, I cried that night. Couple tears dropped when I realized we won the championship and was going to the Super Bowl. I was so proud of Cam Newton and my Carolina Panther team.
Yeah,
I told you. Look, I tell you how proud I was. You know, when your team hit the Super Bowl, Sports Illustrated got all kind of Super Bowl commemorative toboggans and shit. All kind of shit. I would. Hey, the same toboggan Greg Olsen had on. I went out and bought it. I got that motherfucker. I sent about $375 to Sports Illustrated that night.
God damn.
Yeah, just to get it all. I got 2 Cam Newton jerseys with the 50 emblem on it. The Super
No,
Bowl 50 tag, one for me, one for my wife. I bought the fucking toboggan. All that shit ran me 375.
hey,
Yes, sir.
it's worth it.
Plus shipping and handling, but you know how that go.
Yeah,
I still got that toboggan. It's on my wall. It's on my backdrop. Matter of fact, I'm finna go cam back up. My cam finna go back up, nigga. I feel like y'all that miss me. I feel like y'all miss me face to face. You know what I mean?
yeah. We ain't seen you in a
I feel
while.
like y'all tired of looking at that little bitty Unk icon memory.
Yeah,
That Unk icon up there.
Hey, Huck.
Yes,
I
sir.
got. Did you see? Did you see when the video of when Tepper called Julius Peppers to tell him he made the Ring of Honor?
You know I saw that shit, Andrew.
yeah, I saw
Oh, I kept thinking, I kept thinking, man, I
It was
gotta
just
hear Huck,
awkward as hell, man.
it. Yeah,
Oh man, when I saw
Well,
that,
I see. I asked somebody the other day why did it take so long? Like for
yeah.
Musa Muhammad, why did it take so long?
yeah,
I
no
mean,
kidding.
I mean, you know, granted, Tepper's only what going into his 18, 19, 20, into his 5th year as the owner, you know, but maybe Tepper was doing it on his own time. You feel me?
No,
I
you
don't
know
know.
what it is, Huck? He's more engaged in the team now. You can tell that. He's
Andrew, you know what? You know what? And shout out Nikki Nicole Tepper. I blame that on her. Hell,
yeah.
she always wanting to go around. You say, fuck that. I ain't gonna keep sending you by yourself.
Yeah,
I
you
put
can
that on
tell
the
when
coat.
he bought the Panthers. I think he was doing it as an investment, you know, just to get his feet wet. But he's engaged in this team now, and you can tell by the money he's spending. And they were very thorough in their free agency. And they were very thorough in their coaching picks and the draft and everything. I think he's more engaged in the team now, and he realizes, you know, these guys need to be recognized. And
Andrew, you're a fucking genius, man.
I think that's what
You're a
it is.
genius. Hey, real quick, I gotta promote 2 things. I'm promoting the meet and greet. I know I deadlined it, but I'm gonna leave it open just in case somebody want to pull up this Saturday. $50 is the RSVP. Come eat, come drink, come green thing with me. You know what I mean? Shit, if you won't be at the meet and greet, send it to the Cash App RSVP with your phone number so I can at least text you the goddamn location to the meet and greet this Saturday. Shout out everybody that's there. I can't wait, Andrew. I got a nice little turnout, man. We gonna
That's
enjoy
great.
it over here, Andrew. It's gonna
That's
be a
great.
hot motherfucker though. But I got nice cool drinks. I got margarita out there. Make sure they got plenty of cold water. Got ice cold beer out there. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time,
That
Andrew.
sounds great, Unc.
You know, and what else? And I'm promoting the fight party. Yeah. Fight party coming up about 2 weeks, July 29th, Saturday night, Errol Spitz. Terrence Bud Crawford.
You better believe it.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I will be showing the fight via fight night. We're gonna be watching it on if you want in on the fight night for the fight party, $10 to the Cash App with your fucking phone number in the description so I can text you the link directly. You know what I mean?
All
Other than
right.
that, Andrew, I ain't making too much noise. I pulled up today to put the Panther fans on notice and let the fuck ass Falcon fans know we see their ass coming. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We see
It's
they
just getting
motherfucking
started, Unc.
ass coming.
Wait till a couple weeks before the game, then you're really going to start hearing it.
Damn, man.
Or wait to training camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which is what,
yeah.
a couple weeks away.
That's
Next week.
it. Training camp's here.
You
Next week.
believe that, man? I'm ready, Unc.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some football.
Man, Andrew, it's coming. It's my job to keep the gap closed. You know what I mean? It's coming.
Yeah.
Shit, hey, man, I'm gonna keep going live. It's content every day. I'm gonna make sure I transition us into the season, Andrew. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
With the least turbulence as possible.
Yeah.
Shit, shout out to everybody in the chat. We finna get the hell out of here, Andrew. Yeah, now 2 hour live. We get out of here. Shout out Jalen. Everybody pulling up late now. Shout out Block G. Pulling up late on me. Dicker down, say beanie. Yeah, I got that. I got that goddamn Super Bowl 50 beanie on my wall right now. I put it on the wall. I don't wear it no more. Yeah. Shout out Uncle Quan. Say dinner time, baby. You already know Uncle Quan. Matter of fact, I done ate already. I ate while we was live. I'm gonna take me a shower, sit the fuck back. I got work in the morning, man. Shit, y'all know that. Hell, I go to work. I'm a working man. You feel me?
I feel you.
Shout out my guy B Print 101. You've been pulling up lately, man. I appreciate you for that. Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah, man. Showing love. This is my 20.
Oh, whoa, hold up. My bad, B Print. I just motherfucker pulling up late on me. Shout out Servo. What's up with you, man? Servo pulling up, say salute, family. Yeah, famo. Servo, what's good, my G? Hey, real quick, while I got you, Servo, is the Atlanta Falcons a dirty fucking football team? Yes or no? Why I got you? But they dirty as hell to me. Filthy.
They're dirty birds.
Yeah. Let me know, Servo. Are they a dirty fucking team or not? I say quite damn disgusting. Shout out C Dog. Yeah, I did this to piss C Dog off tonight. You know what I mean? Every Falcon fan, I want y'all to feel it. Yo, fraudulent, funky ass Falcon fan. It ain't even enough degrading F words I can find in the human dictionary for y'all motherfuckers. Servo, shout out Servo. He say they gotta be what they are to thrive. That's a fact. God damn, Servo. Servo say they indoor dogs. They gotta play outside dogs. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I just don't like them. And I think they are purposely putting out in the media that they are in fact targeting Bryce Young. I see that, and I'm gonna stand on it. I think the Falcons are fucking targeting Bryce Young, and they letting us know. They fucking letting us know.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Yeah.
But that's just noise, Unc. It's all noise. They do that. They trying to intimidate him, and he won't be intimidated.
Nah.
He'll do all his intimidating on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, I appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out Swift. Amen. Servo in the chat, a heavy day. He say we gotta send them dirty birds home dirty this year. Oh yeah. Well, hell, they already dirty. They coming out the house dirty. You hear me? Fuck it, they already coming out the house soiled and stained. You know what I mean? I just for a Falcon fan to openly say he's a Falcon fan, it's alarming. That's very alarming.
Yeah.
It shows to me he has no morals, has no true guidelines. Andrew, I'm fucking with him. That's all. Hell, they think they gonna poke fun at my quarterback. Nah, I got their ass.
Talk that
I
shit.
got him, Andrew.
They got him. Yeah.
Shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. We will be back tomorrow. Shout out Andrew. Shout out B Print. Shout out my guy Panther Pride Podcast. Shout out Elaine. Shout out Big Cat for pulling up in the chat. Shout out to all the members and everybody that showed love via Super Chat, via Cash App. Y'all know I love y'all for that, man. Shout out Xavier Ford, man. Andrew, I love you, baby. We gone.
See you, Unc.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You already know.